Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf gaming channel as we're continuing our campaign through Phoenix Point, and today's episode might be a bit longer as I feel like this is going to be it as far as what we are doing, missions and all that. We are getting attacked in our Phoenix Forward command. Over on this side I'll be moving our A-team to the base just to rest them. Let's see, what else do we have here? With you, we have fought last time. I could upgrade you, but I'm not going to. I'm going to focus mostly on our A-team. And let's check them out. What type of equipment do they have? So you have one of these new Jericho guns. You have some points, so I'm just gonna provide you with strength there. Takeshi. I'm gonna give you some strength as well. Let me give you this bulldog. I feel like preparing for the end battle is a good idea. Pandoran Ghoul laser weapons. Is there anything here that I feel like it would be important to get? Out of what we see, no. But in the manufacturing center, I feel like it's a good idea, like if we're going to construct all of these. Well, let's make a motion detection module just to see if we can detect some enemies. And maybe a few more of these. Okay, we're done with her. Takeshi is good. Our sniper Irina, we're just going to give her an extra strength just to make her more resistant. Probably a better gun wouldn't be a bad idea either. Let us take a quick look at our entire party, right? Let's go to personnel. We're gonna go through all of them to see if there's a better gun in someone's hand. There's the hand cannon, but that is quite costly. Though, no, it consumes 2 action points. We might need some of them to be lighter in fire. Basically 1 action point at a time. Neural pistol is for paralysis, which could be useful. Okay, I see no great weapon here, so let me just provide it with some ammo. Probably go bigger on this. I'm just trying to imagine what the endgame boss will be like. For you, we'll definitely need to give you a better rifle, which we're constructing right now. As far as skills go, just gonna give you strength. Yeah, let's give you 2 of these. Okay, the shotgun, yeah, an extra ammo. Give it more willpower. Definitely you need more of these and more strength overall. You'll be encumbered, and that is unfortunate. And over to you, I guess we'll just go with a sniper instead. I feel like the rifle hasn't paid off as much as we would have wanted it to. Some acid grenade would be useful. Probably important to cure you first of all. We need all your willpower. And let's wait here. With this one, I will bring you over to this base. We might need you to stay in the area, we'll see.
Research complete.
Okay. Pandoran Key. The exalted genetic makeup has been altered to include the so-called Pandora Key sequence. She can now directly access the data stream being broadcast to her from YouGov. It took some time for her to learn how to use the ability without extreme pain, and one more step will be necessary before she can execute her plan. She needs a vulnerable access point, but she assures us that the Ugotian entity will provide us with one, in the form of Ugotian receptacle. Okay, so we have Liturgy of the Divine Flesh. All the elements are in place to complete the Exalted's long con and trick the Ugotian entity into surrendering its power. The only thing left to do is to formulate a plan of attack, so we're gonna prioritize that. Okay. Our blimp is going towards the base, but it's going to be attacked in 8 hours. I'm not sure we're going to make it there. Doesn't seem like that is the case. Defend the base. We only have 2 soldiers there. I don't think that this is really that important. Okay, so I'll move you here. The only problem I have right now is that we will be losing some of our research power. Shall we construct a new one? Get a research lab going? Well, it's gonna take us 4 days, and by that point, research is already done. Recruits. An assault that is a sniper, and a priest that it's not that useful. Okay, let's take another look here. Motion detection module. It will not be on our sniper, that is for sure. Over on this side, yeah, we're gonna give her this bulldog. And then enough ammunition to go around. We're gonna give her a grenade. We are going to give Nina one of these motion detection modules. I'm guessing she's going to be in front. Okay, can't equip that. But we'll equip one of these grenades. Frankie will give you one of these. For the heavy, I don't want to encumber it even further. Yeah, let's give Sophia another grenade here, and Takeshi. And we might even have more that we can put in our inventory, right? Let's see, what else can we manufacture? We can even scrap some items, and we haven't done that so far. But that would have been a great idea early on in the campaign. But sometimes you need to learn it the hard way, right? There's only one way to get better at the game. Okay, let's manufacture probably a few more healing grenades. Or one of these, more acid grenades. More acid grenades wouldn't be bad. So instead of these, let's make some acid grenades instead. We shall see which one comes in handy first. I'm getting a bit nervous. I am.
John Stuart Mill wrote, "Bad men need nothing more to compass their ends than that good men should look on and do nothing." New Jericho will no longer stand by and allow the disciples of Anu to mislead people in the name of their rotten superstition. As of this moment, we are at war.
Okay, so they are at war. They've declared war to the disciples. Okay.
Construction complete. The old world is gone, and yet it haunts us. There are those who dream of taking us back to those dark days before the flood, when greed ruled and change seemed impossible. Sins and lies are difficult to kill, but kill them we shall. With the blessing of the dead god, New Jericho will fall, and the faithful will rejoice.
Okay, so now they've declared war as well. Ooh. I'm really curious to see like what's going to happen. Where are we at now? Well, we finished this clarity module, so we're gonna add it. Over on this side, it's probably good to have the med pack on us. 80 hit points, this heals only 50 hit points. It's not as good. Let me get you some grenades like this. Just trying to think what would be useful, but I have no idea in the end. What do you think? We'll be using grenades with everyone? I'm not sure that's the case. Probably should be doing at least a few more. And acid grenade, we haven't really used it. But acid stacks up, and if there's like some sort of big boss as we saw in the research, that Ugothian entity, then we're going to need it. We're gonna need to stack up. Look at this. So they're getting attacked in multiple areas. I wonder if we could help. So for example, if I move here, because they are being pushed back here and we will want to help them. What is this? So the attacking strength is 9. It's medium threat. It's during the day. The enemy is New Jericho. Okay. Let's throw ourselves at them. Though, do we want to do that? Or do we want to spend some time just focusing on... You know what? I think I'll leave them to their war. Let's not get into a war ourselves. Let's just focus on the big picture, right? So they've repelled an attack. New Jericho. What will happen here, I wonder? Okay, so they destroy the havens. But you can see that there's a lot going on going forward. Ultron Brute Prime. Lacking any known weak spot, the specimen is capable of complex thinking and command ability on the battlefield. Look at that. And he has the ability to direct other Pandoran troops. Okay, interesting. Haven Fort Yoke under attack by the disciples of Anu. Okay. We have a new level up on our heavy. Boom Blast. The action point of grenades and other explosive is reduced by 1. I could give you a lot of grenades. So this over encumbrance might mean trouble for us. Is reduced by 1 and the range is increased by 50%. Let's buy it. Wow, look at these attacks. All of the Bleams are going around, taking over different territories. Come on. Liturgy of the Divine Flesh. For years, the Exalted has preached that one day the great ritual would change the world forever. She called it the Liturgy of the Divine Flesh, and the Gothian entity believed that she was prophesizing its coming to Earth. But the clone body created by the Pandorans is not just a vessel for the entity, it's also a weak point that the Exalted can exploit to stop the entity from controlling its minions. To achieve this, the Exalted must merge with the Gothian receptacle, which resides within a palace, a giant, well-protected Pandoran structure. Our job is to get there and have faith that the entity will not overpower her mind.
The dead god. What you call the Yugothian entity is reaching the final stages of his plan. His Pandora virus has terraformed the planet sufficiently to begin construction of his palace. When it is complete, he will transfer his mind to Earth, and that will be the end of us. But he believes that I am his servant, and that will be his downfall. I have watched him, listened to his mind. I know his weaknesses.
Let's end this.
Together, we will infiltrate the palace. I will become one with the receptacle, modifying its purpose in a way he cannot prevent. I will download all of his knowledge, but not him, not his mind. He will be cut off, banished to his barren planet until the end of time, and all the power he sought to use against us will belong to us, to humanity. That is how we will be perfected. Not in the image of some distant god, but by our own choosing.
Site added to Geoscape Hack the Planet. A new diplomatic mission has been received from the Disciples of Man. How cool is this campaign as well? Both Terra Invicta and Phoenix Point, like, they have a bit of a non-standard story of how things go. Okay, so it's over here in North America. Okay, Pandoran goo has been researched, and we haven't gotten anything else. Some laser weapons. New recruits, but we do not care about them. Let's see. Yeah, so many havens are getting destroyed. You can see that the population is dropping and fast, so wars are really bad. Should I use this power to heal her, or should I use the power just to make you stronger? I mean, let's get you up to here. And then we will heal you. Sure. Cure. One corruption is not that important, though it might be on the battlefield. Let's see, more weapons, armors, and all that.
I always argued for giving New Jericho another chance. Maybe there was more to Tobias West than greed and self-importance. Maybe New Jericho could be a force for good after all. Maybe they even believed in freedom like they kept saying. I was wrong. For that, I apologize. But at least we tried. Now we know that war really is the only option.
Damn, they're really going at each other now. At least... Oh, do not go to war with them. They are friendly to... Whew. Yeah. But we're gonna focus on the big objective here. The Exalted's long con has reached its final stages. Instead of allowing the Yugothian entity to come to Earth, we will help them merge with the receptacle, cutting the entity off from Earth forever. Okay. Well, let me go get some coffee before I jump in this battle, and we can continue from here. I've got my coffee ready, but welcome to a different day than what was a moment ago. The reason why is because I deployed into this mission, feeling quite confident, a bit scared but confident, and I managed to pass through the first phase of it, and when I got to the second phase, I ran out of ammo. Now you'll see what this means. I don't want to give you any spoilers right now if you haven't seen this, but wow, this is a final mission with a huge challenge, and you really need to spend a bit more time preparing for it. It's mostly ammo. I gave all my people a lot more ammo. Hopefully it's going to be enough. We will have to see for ourselves. And I have discovered by bringing another ship over here that we actually can deploy 9 troops. In this mission, you just have to bring another ship and you have to pick whoever you want to bring to your mission. It's probably something that you can do in other missions as well. It's just that I always feel like you have to use one team, and I guess that was my bad in a sense. So I'm just gonna bring Jacob from here. Let me cure him Sure, and let's spend some points just trying to make him even a tiny bit stronger. Okay, hopefully now we will be fully prepared for this. I spent some time just gathering up resources. I haven't defended any heavens. Nothing special happened. I got attacked in a few places, but I just wanted to fast forward it, get to a point where we can jump in the mission again. We got some evolutions along the way. Nothing too special, but I'm guessing the aliens got tougher. I'm hoping it's not gonna affect too much our campaign or our final mission, but we will see. So we are dropping now with 9 soldiers and our Exalted. And this, in this space right here, this is where the first phase will be fought. This is a gate which will open once we... I'm not sure exactly who we have to defeat or if there's a certain number that we have to defeat, but anyway, we will pass through this gate and then we will get to this phase. This is the Ugotian Receptacle. He has 2 abilities, the ability to resist acid, explosives and fire. You see that it has a 75% resistance, which means that you'll be doing some damage, but most of it will not go through. I'm guessing that this is just to prevent grenade spam. And then we have the ability Mark of the Void. Apply a mark on an enemy which damages it and enemies within 5 tiles at the start of each turn. This is a very strong attack that it will do. What I realized works really well is if you have one of your priests with this Psychic Ward. Allies within 10 tiles are immune to panic and psychic damage attacks. So this can be very helpful to protect you against those attacks, which, you know, at times you really do not want on your people. Anyway, so let's get this started. Now there's a wall here, and what I've realized, I'm not sure that if this is a bug. It feels like this is a bug or something, or maybe they were just trying to make something useful here. Like there's an inner part to this wall that you can go through here, and there are enemies that will do that if they get too close, just to take cover. So for now, I'm just gonna go forward. We're gonna begin like this mission in a very simple way. Just go forward, do a few overwatches, try to detect some enemies. Let's see. Our heavy is very over-encumbered, not very over-encumbered. I don't think there's too much of a comparison there. Okay, I'll bring Nina. Let's bring her to the wall.
Receiving.
Sophia. I will bring you here as well. Now, who has... Who has the ability to detect
Ready.
people further? Let's see. I'm not sure it shows. No, it doesn't show any kind of special. But maybe it's Frankie. She should have the most perception there.
I'm prepared.
I'm gonna bring our sniper rifle. I guess I can bring it slightly further. Don't want to overextend ourselves. Now the mission is, I think it is slightly randomized. It's not fully randomized, but there is a slight variation in what happens and what type of enemies you get. We have the Exalted. She will be, of course, very powerful as long as we can keep her will points up. Okay, move the sniper a bit further here. Gonna do this. Do we see any kind of shadows or anything? I do not see anything right now. Okay. I will bring Jacob forward. There we go. We spotted a few enemies already. And we can take some shots. Is that Artron able to fire back at us? Return fire. You do not have returned fire. And you have returned fire. Okay. So if I shoot at you, you do have a return fire. Oh no, you do not. You have return fire. So there's quite a bit of defense in front of us, so I'm feeling quite confident to do that. That's good. Let me retreat here for a second. I will move the heavy. I want to take cover with the heavy somewhere here. Okay, we'll bring Sophia forward as well. Let's see, maybe I can do an overwatch like that. The mutoid. I think I'd rather keep the priest and the mutoid behind. So let's move Takeshi over here. I'm just gonna do an overwatch like that. Bring forward Frankie. I'm so happy that I have ammo now for our entire party. It was a real pain. Like, Frankie ran out of ammo, of the shotgun ammo, very quickly. And what I continued to do afterwards was just to bash enemies with the back of the weapon. Like, that was so special in many ways. Let's see. Yep. And it's time to see one of these huge enemies that we haven't fought before. Ooh, we got good there so early. Goo will prevent your party from moving. This enemy, it's huge and very tough to... very tough to defeat. She will bring forward a lot of these. We have the type of bombardiers, I guess we would call it, the artillery type of unit. And there are some that will throw goo, and there are some that will throw worms. The different types. Not sure exactly what we will get, probably explosives. And there are a lot of them, like really a lot of enemies. Our main priority for right now is to take down the big enemy, the Scylla. So if we can't take down the Scylla, then we're in big trouble. And one thing that I managed to do last time is do this, a bomb blast, which pretty much increases the range by 50%, and also the amount of points that is used to throw a grenade are reduced by 1. So we'll do Boom Blast here, just so we can throw these acid grenades on the Scylla. It will matter a lot, because if we take a look here, you can see that she has 80 armor, 50 armor on the arms, 40 armor on the legs, 30 armor on the spawning abdomen, but it has 2400 life, and her torso has 1500 hit points and 50 armor. She can leap, she can do the mine fragger thing, so it's going to be very important to make sure that we are taking her down as quickly as we can. And the big advantage of what we have here with the heavy is that we have these grenades. We have multiple grenades on it, so I can do a few. And then we will give it some action points in order to throw even more. So that's pretty much how this goes. There it is. So this will help us a lot. If we take a look now, you will see that every part that we've managed to hit has like 40, 20, 60 acid. Acid corrodes 10 armor per turn. If there is no armor, then the damage is applied to the body part. Acid value is reduced by 10 per turn. So all of this, this 60 acid will take out its armor the next turn, and also 20 health, and then it's going to reduce to 50 and 40, 30 and so on until acid disappears. But we're just gonna focus here, like a lot.
No escaping the
Stacking it seems to be like the best thing you wanna do. It's increasing it will make it stay longer, out for longer, I guess. Okay, now what do I do with you? Let's see. We definitely need to do more damage, so I'm just gonna focus on doing just that. Let's see, did we hit the spawning abdomen? We did not. Now, I could focus on a leg, and that might not be a bad idea. Let's take out some of the armor from the leg, which in turn will mean that it will cause some bleeding later on. You can see that I am already making it through. The goo will stop us in our track for now. Let me show you some of the enemies out there. Look, there's this artillery. The good thing about this is that it has like limited fire. So we just have to survive. At least that's what I think is the best tactic. We have to survive for a little while longer. That might not be the best tactic, but that's what I've been thinking yesterday as I was trying to get through this mission and planning things out. Let's see, do I shoot the torso? Probably. Okay, so we've disabled it. Now what I want to do is retreat. You can see that we can go through this place, which is a bit weird, but there we go. Now we are slightly hidden. Okay, what do I do with you? I guess I could just throw another grenade. Thing is, since the Yugoth is protected against this acid and everything else, I find that the grenades might have the most use against this Scylla.
but alive for now.
Okay, I'm gonna retreat her. Nina, let's see. You have only a few more points. I'm just gonna do an overwatch like this.
Anything that moves dies.
They are poisoned, but they're not super poisoned, so I'm gonna leave them as they are. You can see that I can't move the heavy anywhere. I can shoot at this one, or I can shoot at the Scylla, which could have its value, but let's try to take out this guy's arm. Cool. So we managed to do that, which pretty much makes you... Oh, you still have the gun. So I guess you're still around. Okay. Managed to hit it one more time. Guess with you I can just shoot at the Scylla. So we're just gonna do that. Once again, same kind of idea. With all this damage, I'm not really worried about anything. Let's see. You are dazed, but you are still around, so... I'm thinking that maybe an idea would be to do this. Let's do a mind crush. This will improve our chances a little bit. You have 80 health. You're gonna lose 60 right now, so it's not everything. Let's see. Can I take the mind fragger out? Yes. I am going to do this. Just to make sure we don't get mind control, that we're not creating ourselves any other big issues. Okay. No one else to act, let's end the turn. Expect this to be a longer episode. I'll be splitting it maybe in 2 parts, but I'm gonna post them on the same day and let you decide how you wanna watch it. Okay, more goose being launched. Now we're getting a few... I think those were worms. I'm not really afraid for the goo and everything else. I'm afraid of Triton snipers. There are no spawning points as far as... Okay. That might be an Archon there. Because this guy got some healing. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. What do we do now? Take a few shots. Take a few shots at its head. Could be an idea. Or we can continue attacking its legs, which would reduce some of its hit points and remove the ability to do Monster Leap. You know, if it brought its head forward, let's just shoot it. I'm just gonna give him another attack, just because he is a heavy and he's so strong against enemies like this. Okay. Now let's see. A Mind Crush would not really do anything against her, but it would do more against the others. The cool thing... Oh, there was a Triton. We just heard it go stealth. And I'm guessing it is here somewhere. We can take control of the Scylla. We have 22 will points. On one side that is really good, but on the other we might just push it too far away from us. Where we will not be able to hurt it as well. Let's do the damage that we want to do for now. I will shoot at its leg. Okay, so now it's starting to bleed. And then we're gonna shoot at the head. Right, with more bleeding I feel more confident. Good. So we've disabled its head as well, and now it is bleeding. It has 2160 health. But look at this. Let's do mind control. Let's see what's going to happen. How many will points does it have? 17. I can induce panic. I was wondering if I can't do some sort of psychic scream or something with one of the... We'll try to take control. Let's see, how much does it cost us? 17 will points. We might just lose control over her the next turn. But let's get here. Okay, I'm not sure where this one guy is, but let's go forward. Let me show you all the enemies that are around here. Okay, so there is an Archon. And there are a few more artillery units. Is that it? Feels a bit weird. Oh, there are 2 Archons. And I believe that they can bring them back from the dead. Resurrect corpses, yeah. So that's what's happening here. They are resurrecting these corpses. It takes 1 turn to do it. But there we go. Hopefully we'll have 1 more turn here. I would love for that to be the case. Um, if I move forward and we're losing control over it, it might be problematic. It says 10. Let me see, can I find out what that and mind control at the cost of will points per turn for the controller. 10 will points. Yeah. Can I give it? Oh, let's do that. We just gave it 4 points. Let's get here. Can I attack? I still have 2 points. But why can't I? I am not sure why I cannot. And giving a birth to a mind frag, will it be on our side? Do you think that we can do this? I don't think that we can really control with a mind fragger anyone. Yeah, I do not know exactly what to do. Let me do a quick check here. So it has some acid. It will take 390 acid damage. It will have reduced will points. It will bleed for 170. It's not a lot of damage for now. So what I am thinking is that it's best to release, do recover, maybe we can control her again during the next turn. But this might be the best thing that we could do. While at the same time, of course, we want to keep focusing on taking it down. It doesn't matter too much what we hit. It's mostly I am using this to infect it, and infecting it will reduce her will points by 1 for each point of infected. That means that after this she will have no will points. I'm not sure if at the end of her turn or when, but I am hoping that this will mean that she will have no... Like, she will not be able to spawn any of the little guys. Mind control freaks. Okay. You can't do anything else. You... I'm just gonna put you on Overwatch. I will retreat Frankie for a second here. But we really need, as soon as we take down the Scylla, we really need to focus on the Archons, because they keep bringing their troops back. So let's do this. I can induce panic on her now. You know what? Let's do that. Oh yes, it's taking a lot of damage. This will be great for us. This time I'm so much more prepared. I managed to take the Scylla down last time in a very decent fashion, to be honest. I mean, I've done a lot better than I thought I was. Like, I was super surprised to see so many enemies. It's just, if I didn't run out of ammo, I'm sure I would have done a whole lot better. But because I did run out of ammo, it was a drag to win. And I just couldn't. Like, I tried many times. It just didn't work. I am so afraid. I am so afraid of what's happening there. Oh yeah, let's bring the sniper around. because the resurrections will be very problematic. Let's see. Use the gun here. I guess we will have to do this, right? We don't want any kind of extra damage. Yeah, that is a Triton right there.
By 5.
Nina is stuck. Let's bring you forward a bit. He's inside of this wall. So yeah, we just spam this a little bit. She's very useful to have. You just have to keep her points capped. Okay, that is dead. The Scylla seems to be back. Let me move forward just a bit. See if... Now I could heal that one, but I don't really care for it. How do I do this? I think I'm just gonna go like on an Overwatch in this direction, though being covered in that goo is problematic.
I've got this.
Shoot at her heavy carapace or what? Yep, we'll do that. Seems to be the best amount of damage that we could do. Good.
Channel open, ready to fire.
Okay. The carapace has been disabled. Now it has even more bleeding. With 280 acid, she might just die. And this will be a great advantage for us. Just to make sure that she doesn't recover her will points, I'm just gonna go with infected even further, right? How many will points does she have? Okay, only one with 11 infected. This will be good for us. We're pretty much stuck because of the goo. Like, you can only go around it. But it's going to go away in a few turns, so it's not the worst, I would say. Okay, you stay there. With Nina, I can't do anything with you. I am going to support
Going in.
Frankie with the shotgun by doing this. Good, she died. Will points are going down all around. I'm hoping that some of the Archons will not have enough to act. Apparently they are panicked. Okay, there were no resurrection during this turn, which means that the Archons are probably in trouble. Okay. He has lost a lot. He has taken a lot of damage from this. We can reach it. So I'm just gonna spam this out. Mostly because we will need it. Okay. Now I would like to take a shot with Frankie over there. The Archon was in trouble.
Tango spot.
Okay. So that one is done. Let's see here. This one still has poison worms. Let's see. Yeah, I can send you some points even though I can't move.
Finger on the trigger.
Yeah, let's make sure we just do damage there.
Take that.
Ready for action.
Okay, can't give points to anyone else. Neither can we here. On this side, I am not sure what to do with this. I mean, in a sense, they are out of ammo. On the minus side, they will spot us. So they will give the enemies from here information about where we are at and range, right? And these guys, these are explosive bomb abdomens, so they will throw explosives. They are like real life artillery, explosive artillery, and they will be a bit more problematic. Although I managed to find a way, by using the priest, I managed to find a way to take care of them. Because they don't have a lot of will points, we can use our sniper to take them down, and we can use this sniper, which we've assigned last time. When I said that it's better to use a sniper than to use a rifle, well, in a sense it is. Because we can shoot from a distance with these viruses, and it does about 10 virus damage per hit. They have, look at this. Right now they have only 50 out of 30 will points. So 3 shots on one of these and they will act only so often, because they will go into a panic, they will try to recover, they will go into a panic again and things like that. But it will do an attack every once in a while. The spawning points are things like this. So enemies will keep spawning from these places, and there are quite a few. Like here, and these are problematic, to be honest. Sometimes you might just get an Archon, sometimes you get a Triton, no, an Artron, a Triton, or you might get some Sirens, which, as you can imagine, can be very difficult to take care of. Okay, leave everybody in place, sure. Okay, he has recovered there. All of these have recovered. Okay, we have some shots from a Triton somewhere. That is super annoying, and there's something else here. Ooh. This is one of the new sirens that have mutated. And she has the frenzy ability. Well, let's take a look at her. Acid Torso ejects acid over short distance, ability to instill frenzy, mind control, and acid spray. Yeah, that will be a problem. Let's see, Mutoid. I guess I will shoot with you or last, or no, let's just focus on its torso. We might be able to take her down. Let's see. I mean, I almost find it a bit more important to take that down, but she represents a bigger threat. Ah. For right now, at least. Okay, the tail has been disabled, which means that she will not move as much. Let's bring the sniper forward. Do I want to shoot at this guy? The Archon has the ability to restore armor. Actually, if I bring the priest forward here and I do this, how many will points does it have? I think it has about, oh, it has 25, so it's going to be able to attack or use an ability or something.
Receiving loud and clear.
Those guys are not yet available.
On it.
Okay. I'm just gonna recover will points with her.
I'm prepared. Ready to engage.
I think I have to take out her acid torso. These guys are still stuck, can't do anything, so we're just gonna have to keep them in place for now. Let's see, can I give... I can give her some points. Okay. She got very... look. So she's doing this weird movement thing. Okay. You are still shooting. The worms are not that... The explosive worms are not that big of a problem. This sniper is. And we have another siren coming forward. She's a Siren Praetorian. Okay. Well, over on this side, we have to be careful. If you do Mind Crush and you have one of your troops in range, of course you will suffer damage. So I'm just gonna do this away from it. It's a bit annoying to go in this space. But there we go. Okay. Now we can do two things. Either take care of this guy or take care of the siren. I think putting a mark on the siren and taking care of these bombs is our priority for now. Couldn't reach it properly. Induce panic. Okay, we can induce panic in 2 enemies, but there's no one that we really want. Let's shoot there. Make sure that it gets even less will points. You are out of ammo. I'm gonna reload. We're gonna take a shot here. Most important thing is making sure that it doesn't shoot acid at us. Hey Frankie, let's reload with you as well.
I'm prepared.
Because she was mind controlled, there's not a whole lot that we could do. Okay, disable the torso. We have an opportunity here to go forward, so let's do that. Let's see, can I shoot at the siren without hitting my own troops? There's a chance that we will hit our own troops, so let's not do it. Let's give Frankie some power or some points. Bring the heavy forward. Let's see if we can take a shot with Jacob here without hitting our troops. Apparently he's not seeing the siren. Then I'm gonna give you some action points and let's try to... I would say pretty much take her out. As per usual, sometimes the shotgun is not that accurate, especially at these ranges. I still can't instill panic in her. You do not have enough action points to do anything. Oh, there's an enemy there, so we're just gonna do this to make sure that the worm is destroyed. Let's see. Please do mind control like last time. Ah. So we got a good hit there from the Siren. Still annoyed at the fact that we can't see the sniper. Okay. That is a good position for us. Okay, let's see where are we at here. I can mind control some worms. I can do a recovery here. And after that, let's see, if I do onslaught on you, can you act? No, we cannot act during this turn. That would have been really awesome. Yep, let's just do straight up damage.
Confirming target.
Channel open.
Okay, we're done with this one. I'm just gonna choose the heavy and we're going to make sure that we are healing the Exalted. We don't want her bleeding out or anything. She will regenerate her body parts. We don't have to worry too much about it. Let's see... Sniper? Do I want to use your pistol? I think I do.
Ready to engage.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's the cheapest method that we have available. We will need all the ammo that we can, or that we have later on. With this guy right here, let's go forward. There's still a poison worm up there. And I don't think that we have any opportunity to damage it.
Moving to coordinates. Taking aim.
Besides throwing a grenade, maybe?
Ready. I'm going in. Come get some.
Okay, almost down. Let's reload here. I can move forward. And we're gonna go into an overwatch like so. I'm hoping that it will take care of the worm if we do this. Now let's try to take some shots up here. Make sure we start damaging that thing. Should I just take down the Archon? I think that would be the best idea, right? And then let's spread out our troops a bit.
Receiving loud and clear.
As I think the poison worm will be able to hit us. If we're lucky, it's gonna jump right here where we have an overwatch with the pistol. If we're lucky. Okay, let's spread you out. Okay, you can see, now it's panicked. So, come on. Ah. Okay, only one person poisoned, that is not bad. A disabled head, it's a bit bad. But we have regeneration on him, so that is good for us. Oh, but we can't heal him otherwise. Yeah, now that I think about it. Do you still have ammo? You do not have any more ammo. Let's see, can I shoot that? Not sure that we can. You can see that the Yugov has like this open spot here. It's going to change, so you have like 3 or 4 of these, and they will go up and down in different situations, so you don't have a lot of opportunities to shoot it. Mostly you want to aim for the eye. It's going to remove one of its abilities. Okay. Let's shoot at the worms. I have no other idea for now. You are bleeding for 10. Probably I should just go and melee damage these things. Though that guy, no. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake. This guy has heavy armored limb, which means that he can also do melee attacks. So let's start doing some damage like that.
Ready, willing, and able. Ready to
With
engage.
you, let's take out a few more worms, hopefully. Good. I'll bring you forward like this. I'm just gonna try to panic this enemy. Okay, we've taken out its head.
Sprinting.
I'm really hoping that we will get some sort of a position where the Triton sniper will have to move forward. It's a bit of a long shot, but we're just gonna try it. Okay. Jacob, let me move you... Yeah, let me move you up to here. Hopefully I'm not risking too much by doing this. Maybe even do a quick save that now that we've got up to here. I mean, this mission is going to ruin you if you are not prepared.